Good morning. It is Sunday, November 8th. I just got up. I slept for like 9 hours. It was nice, but I got up and I'm like, oh no. Hurried up and got ready, and I'm on my way to church.
The more I see you, the more I find you, the more I find you, the more I love you. I said I want to sit at your feet, drink from the cup in your hand, lay back against you and breathe, feel your heartbeat. This love is so deep, it's more than I can say. I melt in your peace, it's overwhelming.
Just left church. They were all like, where do you want to go eat? And I'm like, I don't care. I want to not decide. Because I guess they're calling it, a celebration for my birthday, because it's my grandmother celebrating my birthday. So we don't have to worry about her when we do whatever other celebration. But I'm like, whatever. I'm fine. Food. So it sounds like they decided we're going to go do Gingham's. Peacocks.
It's pretty. I love that paper.
I'm not sure what I asked for that's that size, though.
You want to?
I'm not sure what I asked for that's that
Doesn't know what he
size.
asked for that's this size. So
Happy,
you got him stumped, Mama.
happy bidet.
Happy birthday. Yeah, we know what a bidet is.
Yeah, that's why I laughed at it. I'm like, odd way to abbreviate that, okay. It's a book. It's out of focus.
Unleash the beast.
Yeah, that one.
That's a cute one.
Thank you.
I don't want to meet him in the middle of the night.
I don't mean I'm a day either.
Thank you, Father, for Adam having another birthday and being able to celebrate with him. Bless our lunch and our conversation and all the people around us, Lord, that we could glorify you. We're grateful for it all. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. At the Western Burger.
That looks yummy.
And that was nice, fun little lunch with family. Grandma got me the Pathfinder Bestiary, which I have I think the second one, but I don't have the first one. So, that, I mean, if and when I ever get around to playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, I'll be, able to have normal monsters. So that's cool. It's a little after noon. I'm headed home. I don't know if my plan is going to be part of me wants to just go home and be like, record the unboxing for one of those Dwarven Forge sets that I was thinking of doing yesterday and didn't get to. And I'd like to do that, but the other option is just to laze around and relax, be lazy. That's a little tempting too. I don't know. Either way, headed home. And I decided I am going to unbox at least one of the sets. And I'm glad I have, because it's been fun. They're toys, they're fun. I need to get better ways to store them, and soon. Because presently I have my dungeon pieces either on display or stored in that box right there. Presently I have my existing caverns pieces filling that bag right there. Presently, I have absolutely nowhere and no idea for where I'm going to put the cavern pieces I'm just getting. My best guess? Back into the box it came in. when I was over at Addison's, but over a week ago, he has, of course, I mean, you could see there was a lot of Hero Skate pieces out, and he has more. He has a lot. And he also collects some other stuff that is similar size pieces that need to be stored. So I was looking at some of the things he uses, and I'm like, I need to get some of that. Part of me is actually thinking, but where will I put the containers to store when I'm storing that in? And I don't know yet. But one possible idea is here. Now you might be saying, Adam, that's where you keep your clothes. And I'm like, yeah. However, this is work pants. These are work shirts, which are also like a nice shirt and pant to wear. However, I don't need that many because I'm working at home now. I don't need work pants and work shirts. I mean, I need to keep them. I need to own them. Things might change. I might have to go back into the office. That's all a possibility, and that's, you know, we'll see what time has for us. But I could probably find, like, a bin or something to store all of that in and clear off a fair bit of space that I could use there for storage. I don't know, just a thought. Just my brain going with, where am I going to put all this stuff? Because I want to keep getting more. Another thought is I have some old Loot Crate stuff stored in the top of the closet. I could rearrange that with the stuff in those boxes, and I can try and store things on top of there. Although I know sometime like middle of next year, I will end up with a ship from Bones, the Reaper Bones Kickstarter, that will basically have to get stored probably up there or something similar because it will be too large to fit on one of these shelves. You know, the things that I know the future holds. I'm looking forward to that ship. That will be fancy. But for right now, I'm like, where do I store the Dwarven Forge? So, we'll figure it out. Right now, I have the camera off. I've cranked the AC way down enough that I'm going to get cold. But I'm going to chill the place off again. The camera didn't overheat yet, but I've been going a half hour, and it will usually go 35 to 40 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm at a good stopping point. I just finished a box. I'm about halfway through. Let's stop now. So I'm going to let things cool off, relax. In a half hour or 45 minutes or whatever, I'll pick back up and unbox the rest of it. And after getting everything else unboxed, I want to end the video by showing off the example build from Dwarven Forge. So I'm going to pull up and download the build guide on my phone. Just so that because I already have it on the computer, but I want the build to, I want to be looking at it the way that I'm used to looking at it over on this side. So if I have it on my phone, I can build it from over here. Also, of course, I build it without recording, and the main reason for that is so I can listen to music. So definitely uses lots of elevation, lots of negative space, building right up against the tray for all these ledges. I did not expect it to come this far. Like, I felt like it was more of a long ways. But it was, this direction had more depth. Who knew? It's hard to kind of, I guess, picture in their video where they have it built along with all the others and they're just kind of telling you where the borders are. It's a large set. I mean, and that's a lot of pieces in this set too, although it's even larger because it has this big negative space in the middle. But yeah, that's Savage Gorge. The video for it ended up being like a little over an hour of like recording time. Obviously I had to wait for a camera to cool down in the middle of it. And then I also had to stop and build that example build in the middle of it. So, I mean, it's getting dark at this point. It's after. It's like around 5, I think. Positive, let me check. Yep, 5:07. So, so I'm not going to do the other. Like, I have that other set, that one. I'm not doing that one. No chance. A lot of this will just get put back in the box, and that's where it will be stored. Some of the fancier bits will get stored in the thing just to keep them safe. It's fun. It's fun. So that'll be a video almost certainly for next year. I keep saying things like that because I have one video I need to make left for this year. And I want that to be a review of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, which comes out a bit over a week. And I do not know how quickly I will be able to read through it, but hopefully quick enough that I can review it, you know, like hopefully a little under a month. But I'm not positive. So any video like this that I do might end up getting repurposed and put at the end of the year, and Tasha's could be moved into next year. But, you know, we'll see. As of this point, I'm going to prepare it for next year. Worst case, like something like that needs to change, all I do is take the edited video, throw it in, cut off the intro and outro, and put this year's intro and outro and re-export it. But, yeah. This is fun. As I collect more and more Dwarven Forge, I want to find ways to utilize it in my games. Because I haven't really had much of a chance to do that yet. Because it takes a decent amount of like build, setup, time. Part of me is telling myself, oh, it'll be easier once you have the Wormwood gaming table, because then you'll have a vault and you can build it in there, and that might be true. It might be a lot easier because I could build it in advance, and it'll be easier to store, and I could even put the leaves on top of it, and then just remove it when it gets to that point. Because I haven't actually used... Well, I haven't really used it in the game. I've used little bits of it that I've just pulled from the side here to make something super simple. Like, I haven't used it as intended, kind of thing. Anyways, fun day. I mean, obviously that is getting stuff done. That is being productive, but it's... I mean, it took like 4 or 5 hours to produce that in total, between the breaks to let things cool and all that, and just pulling everything together from the start. Probably took 4 hours. Anyways, I'm gonna get things cleared up. Thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues. Bye.